Today we're opening a revised booster from 1994. I picked the pack up for about $45 in 2014 at a Grand Prix, and now the pack goes for about $320. The big hits in the pack would be any of the 10 dual lands that go for about $350 for the least desired duels, up to about $900 or more for a near mint underground sea. The next best thing from a duel would be a Wheel of Fortune that goes for about $320 in near mint condition. Man, we're starting off bad here with a big indentation in the back of this card. I really hope this is not the rare. Holy cow. Looks like the fear had the indent. Let's look at that Wheel of Fortune again. I mean, I would have loved to pull a duel, but I can't complain about this. It's in great pristine condition for a 20-year-old card. We're opening a 5th Dawn booster from 2004. This pack is 21 years old and cost me $22. The big hit in this pack would be a Crucible of Worlds. However, there is also some nice hits in the uncommon slot with Crack Clan Ironworks and even Mana Geyser in the common slot. Alright, let's get into it and see what we pull. Man, these old packs are just super nostalgic for me. This pack was a stinker. Opening an Onslaught booster from 2002. This booster cost me a bit more than normal at $52, but that's okay, I haven't opened one in a real long time. Onslaught introduced the original allied fetch lands, which I would love to pull here. The foil prices on these old cards are insane and crazy high. We also have some nice uncommons that we can get here as well. Even the foils on these are just absurd. I haven't been hitting much recently, so who knows, maybe today is my lucky day. Man, this is just classic Magic art here. I love looking at these. Oh, that is a misprint on a 23-year-old pack. That is wild. It's probably from leftover ink or something. I'm not an expert on misprints. Yeah, if you look closely here, you can see some words between the two lines of text. It looks like it could be you lose, or maybe it's you lose one life. I'm not sure. Let me know what you think in the comments. I will say that'd be hilarious if you played as the card reads. Turn a land into an island and someone loses the game. I'm not sure who it would be in this case, but I don't know. Even though it doesn't work, it's still really funny to think about. Just a quick edit here. Since making the video, I was able to find someone in the misprint community that purchased this card and the next two that have some minor ink errors on them. So these were quite a nice pull. You can see the same ink streaking in the text box, but it's a lot lighter in these cards. Hey, I will take this as a win here, and thank you to the misprint community for finding gems and what others consider as trash. Thanks for winning a 4th edition booster from 1995. This pack cost me about $44, and I haven't opened one of these since the 90s. Other than nostalgia, there isn't much value in these packs. You can pull some of these classics, as well as these, but the value really comes from Mana Vault and is likely the only way to get your money back on these packs. Do any of you remember these gift boxes? We used to use the glass counters here to count our life. All right, let's take a trip down memory lane. Well, these are the uncommons here. And this looks to be the rare, but that's okay. There's still a couple of cool commons and uncommons we can pull. Hey, I'll take a red elemental blast. What the heck is banding anyway? We're back opening a second Onslaught booster from 2002. This booster also cost me $52 and I purchased it from the same seller as I did for the first pack. The prices on these older foils have great value. The main reason we're opening a second pack from this seller is that the first one we opened had a crazy misprint. Oh, that is a misprint on a 23-year-old pack. That is wild. It's probably from leftover ink or something. I'm not an expert on misprints. Yeah, if you look closely here, you can see some words between the two lines of text. It looks like it could be you lose, or maybe it's you lose one life. I'm not sure. Let me know what you think in the comments. I will say that'd be hilarious if you played as the card reads, turn a land into an island and someone loses the game. I'm not sure who it would be in this case, but I don't know. Even though it doesn't work, it's still really funny to think about. Just a quick edit here. Since making the video, I was able to find someone in the misprint community that purchased this card and the next two that have some minor ink errors on them. So these were quite a nice pull. You can see the same ink streaking in the text box, but it's a lot lighter in these cards. And I'm hoping that we hit another one since the pack is from the same box. Even if we don't hit another misprint, these older boosters are just super fun to open. Foils are quite rare in these older packs, so opening one of those would also be pretty sweet. Well, it doesn't look like we're gonna hit another misprint here. Not a great rare, but it does look like there's a foil here. Hey, a foil uncommon is nice. It was worth a shot. Thanks for watching. Opening a foreign white border booster from 1995. This booster cost me about $235. I'm not an expert on the history of these packs, but I know they are essentially a reprint of Revised for French, German, and Italian languages. If you know any of the history on these packs, let us know in the comments. This is a German booster, so the cards will be in Deutsch here. We are looking for all the same usual suspects for Revised. The best thing we can hit here would be one of the 10 dual lands, but we still have some other possible hits with Wheel of Fortune or Mana Vault. The German boosters did have a misprint of Drudge Skeleton where it was printed on a swamp. Not a ton of value with it, but it'd be really cool to see. Let's get into it and have some fun. I like the word Wald for forest. Sumpf is also a really cool name for swamp, and sorry if I mispronounced anything here. We got a Fear, which is how I feel when I try to pronounce any of these German words. Here's a War Mammoth. Man, the old land art is just great. Oh, that's our first uncommon with Hypnotic Spectre. All right, let's see what we get. Oh my gosh. Holy, what the, oh my gosh. Wow, that's crazy. I've never opened a dual land from a pack. Wow, that is the first dual land I have ever opened myself. That is just crazy. This card is super clean. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Let me know in the comments if you think this should be graded. Thank you guys so much for watching. Today we're opening a pack of Urza Saga from 1998. This pack cost me about $182 and there are no foils in this set as they weren't introduced until Urza's Legacy the following year. If we're lucky, we might hit a Gaia's Cradle, which can go for over $1,000 in good condition, as well as these cards. I really do appreciate you guys watching, so let's get into it and have some fun. Wow, that pack really sucked. Opening a pack of Urza's Legacy from 1999. This pack cost me about $133, and this set was the first expansion to feature randomly inserted foil cards. If we're lucky, we could pull a foil Grim Monolith, which can go for over $2,700 in near mint condition, as well as these cards. I really screwed up the pack trick right here. Now my small brain sees this mistake. Yuck. Please don't tell my wife I used the credit card. Today we're opening a pack of Urza's Destiny from 1999. This pack cost me about $116, and this is one of the sets from the Urza's block that does contain foils. If we're lucky, we might hit a foil Metalworker, which can go for over $1,200 in near mint condition, as well as these cards. I almost messed up the pack trick here. I really appreciate you watching, so let's get into it and have some fun. Gross. Don't tell my wife I used a credit card. Opening a foreign black border booster from 1994. This booster cost me about $320. I believe these packs were referred to as European limited boosters, or in this case Deutsch limited boosters, and are the black border revised printings for French, German, and Italian languages. This is a German booster, so the cards here will be in Deutsch. The history on these 30-plus-year-old cards is difficult to find here, so I did my best with the information and the prices. We're looking for all the same usual suspects from revised. The best thing you can hit here would be one of the 10 dual lands, but we still have some other possible hits with Wheel of Fortune or Mana Vault. Okay, I have to take a little peek here to see where the rare is. I think that is the uncommon, so we will put 4 to the back. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That should put the uncommons and the rare last. All right, we're starting off with an ATOG. Here's a Banalish Hero. We have a Swamp, which looks really nice. Oh sweet, a Lightning Bolt. That is actually the best common you can pull here. I actually have 3 other German black border ones, so this completes my set. I'm super happy for this bolt. And we got a Forest, which I think is the most popular forest art in the set. Prodigal Sorcerer. Okay, cool. We have a famous misprint here. This is actually a forest. Look at the forest mana symbol in the text box. The name on the card is also Wald, which is the Deutsch word for forest, but the art here is a plains. Those are really cool. You can have some fun and play this in your mono green decks or in your Selesnya decks to confuse people. These used to be much cheaper, but it looks like the prices have gone up over time. All right, Frozen Shade has some awesome art. Crawlworm takes me way back. Okay, we're at the uncommons now. Okay, see, this is the same art as the misprint we had, but this is actually the normal planes. All right, what are we gonna get? Lord of the Pit. No duels, unfortunately, but a black border Lord of the Pit is cool. Hey, don't forget to like, follow, or subscribe for more videos like this. Thanks for watching. We're opening a Mirrodin booster from 2003. This pack is 22 years old and cost me about $30. Mirrodin is the large set in the Mirrodin block and is the 13th Magic the Gathering set to be released. We have some decent hits in this set like Chrome Mox and Mesmeric Orb if you like Mill. There are also foils in the set that we can get too. We have potential value in the uncommon slot as well as Seething Song in the common slot for all you combo players. Thanks for hanging out, and if your wife likes to stack trash as high as possible instead of taking it out, subscribe. Hey, I'll take that. Nice, I actually needed this talisman for my Deadpool deck. That's not a bad hit. Well, at least we got a foil in the pack. Today we're opening a Darksteel booster from 2004. This pack is 21 years old and cost me $25. Darksteel was the first set to introduce the sword cycle, and you can see that the Sword of Fire and Ice is still one of the most popular swords today. There are a couple notable uncommons that we can pull in this set today. Thanks for hanging out and watching. Having Pro Artifact was super solid in this block. I have a really good feeling about this rare.
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
Pack opening a German Renaissance booster from 1995. This booster cost me about $31, which is a great price. Renaissance was only released in German, French, and Italian and contained specific cards from Arabian Nights, Antiquities, Legends, and the Dark. The purpose of this set was really to get a black border printing of these specific cards in these languages before they could be printed as white bordered cards. Technically, the biggest rare we can pull here would be Triskelion at $43. The set has some very high value uncommons we can hit, like Land Tax at $60. We have Sylvan Library at $81, Uncle Estevan at $40, and Mishra's Factory at $29. Okay, this is an uncommon, Ashnod's Battle Gear, which looks great. Alright, this is the rare, which is Mana Clash, and the coloring on this is super rich. I really like it. Got a Marsh Gas, or Sumpf Gas, which I guess translates to Swamp Gas. We have Dirkwood Boars, which is a common. Now, these boosters only contain 8 cards, so these are a small pack. Alabaster Potion, Yoshian Soldier, I think that's how you say it. Well, that was super fun to open. If you like this type of content, don't forget to like, follow, or subscribe. It really, really helps the channel. Thank you so much for watching. We're opening a pack from each of the sets in the Lorwyn Shadowmoor mini blocks. The price of all these packs cost me about $99. I'm super excited about the upcoming Lorwyn Eclipsed in-universe set coming out next January, so I thought it'd be fun to open these. The first mini block consists of Lorwyn and Morningtide, with Lorwyn releasing in 2007. This is the most expensive pack out of all of these at $32. There are some good hits in this set, but we are really looking to hit any old foil rare here. It's super surprising how expensive some of these old foils are in these sets. I bet you'd be super shocked. All right, let's get into it. Man, I think the art style in all these packs is pretty unique and iconic. I feel like if someone just shows you the art from any one of these cards, even if you don't know what the card is itself, you'll be able to guess what set it's coming from.
Okay, Thoughtseize is a great pull here. You can't go wrong with one of these. Unfortunately, there is a slight bend in the upper right hand corner that I'll need to flatten out. Even with that pull, we are still down in this pack. Morningtide is the small expansion in the block and was released in 2008. This pack cost me about $21. There are some great cards we can hit here like Scape Shift or Bitter Blossom, which has some classic Rebecca Guay artwork. Hitting a foil on any of these would pretty much make up for all the packs here. We really need to hit a foil rare in a couple of these packs to get some value. I really like Changelings. I hope we get some more powerful ones in Lorwyn Eclipsed. Heritage Druid is a classic elf combo card. Yikes, that rare really stunk. Again, it's going to be hard to get value on these packs without a foil. Shadowmoor was the large set in the mini block and was released in 2008. This booster cost me about $26. I'm hoping we hit a Painter Servant here, and not just because it's the most expensive card, but I don't own one yet and I'd like to have one for my Mill Commander deck. It's a great 2-card combo with Grindstone. Who knows, maybe we'll hit it right here. Let's see. Holy cow, now that's an expensive uncommon. It must have something to do with Commander or maybe Pauper. Let me know in the comments if you know why this is so expensive. And it's time for everyone to go looking through their bulk for this card. We have a lot of commons here that aren't just a penny. I wonder if these are all still getting played somewhat. Ooh, that's a nice looking token. Oh, we hit a foil, but only a common. Foils are super rare in these older sets. Eventide is the small expansion in this mini block and was released in 2008. This pack cost me about $20. And we're still on the hunt here for any old foil rare we can get. It's probably the only way we break even. Even if we don't make it, it's still fun to open up these packs and share it with everyone. Oh man, I love Raven's Crime. I used to play this in my Smallpox discard deck in Modern many years ago. It's really good. Let me know in the comments if you guys like these pack opening videos and if there's a block that you'd like me to open up next. It's not worth much anymore, but it's a really nice filter land. I'm happy to pull it. Thanks for watching, and if you want more videos like this, subscribe.
Opening a pack from each of the sets in the Kamigawa block. I got the packs at a good deal, and they cost me about $60 in total. I haven't opened any of these packs since the sets were originally released. The block consists of Champions of Kamigawa that was released in 2004 and was the large set in the block, followed by 2 small sets, Betrayers of Kamigawa and Saviors of Kamigawa, both released in 2005. The Champions pack cost me about $25 and we're hoping to hit any of these. The set has some decently priced uncommons as well. I'd really be happy to hit a Divining Top here. Thanks for hanging out and watching, and if you like long walks on the beach at sunset, subscribe. That's not a great first pack for us. Looks like we need to start counting all the pennies here. The Betrayers booster cost me about $18 and we're looking to hit any of these. Sway of the Stars has recently been unbanned in Commander and has seen a huge spike in price. We have some decent uncommons that we can hit here as well. Oh, that's a nice common. Hey, 2 in a row. This is a nice commander card. I was thinking about adding it to my Deadpool deck. Okay, this was a great pack, and maybe it'll help us catch up. The Savior's Booster cost me about $16, and I'd really like to pull Novoro here for my mill decks. Man, these old uncommons sure have some value. I can't believe how old these packs actually are. Nice. All right, this last one's for all the marbles. Well, we didn't do nearly as bad as I thought we would. We're opening a pack from each of the sets in the Mercadian Masques block. The packs cost me $120 in total. I've actually not opened any of these packs before, so this will be fun. The block consists of Mercadian Masques that was released in 1999 and was the large set in the block, followed by 2 small sets, Nemesis and Prophecy, both released in 2000. I wonder how old everyone watching was when these were released. Thanks for hanging around with me, and I hope you enjoy these packs. The Mercadian Masques pack cost me about $52, and we're looking for a Rishadan Port or a food chain in these packs. Foils in these old packs at any rarity can go for quite a bit. A foil Rishadan Port goes for over $700. Even a foil Brainstorm will net you $450. That is a classic looking foil mountain. Nemesis booster cost me about $33, and we were looking for a Parallax Wave or a Parallax Tide here. Again, these old foils fetch a pretty penny. I'm pretty sure these 2 are still being played in Legacy today. Okay, not too expensive based on the pack price, but this is like the 5th most expensive rare in the set, so I'm okay with that. The Nemesis booster cost me about $35, and we're really only looking for a Ristic Study, which is a common in this set, and goes for $50 normally, and $320 in foil. Who knows? Maybe I get lucky here.
don't tell my wife I used our credit card. Pack opening a tournament pack of Urza's Saga. This set was released in 1998 and the pack cost me about $450. This is our first time opening one of these packs on the channel. The theme of this set was based on artifacts and enchantments, and this was the first set that printed 75 card tournament packs. There are some great cards that we can get here. I'm obviously hoping for a Gaia's Cradle, but I'd also like to get a Gilded Drake if possible because I don't have either one of them. There's also some nice uncommons in the set as well. I wouldn't mind picking up a Voltaic Key. It can be tricky finding the rares in these, but I think I know where they're at. I believe the breakdown here is 30 basic lands followed by 3 rares. Then we have one of the rules sheets followed by 10 uncommons. Then another rules sheet or flyer, I'm not sure, followed by 32 commons. I believe that's how it's broken down. These little flyers or rules books, whatever they are, they're always fun to look at. They make me think of when I was a kid. Okay, let's go through the lands quickly here. They have some value. It's probably going to be like 20 bucks for the 30 lands, but they all look really nice. To me, the forest and the mountains look really good, and the color with them is amazing. Would you run these in your modern or commander decks? Let me know in the comments if these are your go-to lands for any of your decks. I'm actually not sure if these are on arena or not. Probably not. The printing changes through the years for Magic cards. It's so different where you have some sets that are super bright in color or rich in saturation. I mean, you get some really cool cards like these. These packs are just so much fun to open. I hope you guys are enjoying these. Yep, we got about 20 bucks here in the basics. Now we have our commons. There's not much we can hit in the commons, but there are a couple that are over $1. Like this. I was only playing a little bit of Magic during this period of time, so I don't remember all of these. I didn't play much Constructed or Limited at this time. Still, the art here is so great on these. Was this anyone's introductory set to Magic? Oh yeah, this is a really fun card. I like this disenchant art. What's this guy laughing at? Hey, thanks again for sticking around and watching. Ooh, Exhume is really nice pull here. I need it. Was Healing Salve ever good? Why is he hurting without a shirt on? That's so weird. Are there any hurting experts watching this video that might know? Let us know. That's a clean art for the Null. The Looming Shade art is really cool too. Some classic Rebecca Guay art. All right, now we have the uncommons. Come on, Voltaic Key. Got some great art here. Not a lot in the uncommons here, but they're really fun to see. All right, we have just a couple more uncommons here. Maybe we hit something nice. No standouts, but these cards are really fun to see. Okay, now it's time for the rares. We have 3 chances to hit something incredibly big here. Yuck, Echo. All right, let's see rare number 2. Oh man, I saw the green and I thought maybe it was Exploration or Enchantress. That would have been so nice. Okay, we have the last rare here. Let it be a land, please. Oh, well, not even close, but that was still super fun to open. Hey, if you made it this far and you like videos like this, it'd really help out the channel if you liked or shared these videos, or even better, subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much. Hey, we're back opening a pack from each of the sets in the Ravnica block. The price of all these packs cost me about $67, and we're on the hunt for foil Shocklands. Shocklands are going to be the biggest hit in all three of these packs here, and it's what we're really hoping to pull. Ravnica City of Guilds was released in 2005 and was the first large set in the block. This booster cost me about $29. Ravnica has Sacred Foundry, Watery Grave, Temple Garden, and Overgrown Tomb, which we would love to hit here as a foil. But an OG doubling season would be nice too. We also have some classics like Dark Confidant or Birds of Paradise. This is actually one of my favorite Birds of Paradise artwork. If we get lucky, maybe we could snag an old school foil too. Hey, thank you all for watching. If you like this type of content, consider supporting the channel by liking, following, or sharing this video, or even subscribing. It truly helps. Thank you so much. Oh man, this old school art is so good. I like what we get nowadays, but the old school MtG art style just never gets old. Ravnica was the first set to introduce the hybrid mana symbol. The set also highly emphasized Aura's matter within the format. This was a great time to be playing Magic. Not a great hit here, but a fun card. That's our first stinker. It's still really fun just to open these packs. Guild Pack was released in 2006 and was the first small set in the block. This is the cheapest of the boosters at $15. We're still looking for Shocklands here with Steam Vent, Stomping Ground, or Godless Shrine. Some of these playable old school foils like Leyline of the Void go for crazy amounts of money in foil. Who knows, maybe we hit one of these. Let me know in the comments if you were first introduced to Magic in this block. I bet it was a great set to start with having all these guilds. Allied and enemy-colored bounce lands were also introduced in this block. I'm pretty sure Amulet, Titan, and Modern still play some amounts of these. Oh man, this artwork looks great. The Ravnica block also introduced the dual-color guilds and their names that we still use today, like Dimir for black and blue, or Boros for red and white. Okay, let's see what we get. Ooh, our second stinker here, but that's okay. We have one more chance here. Dissension was released in 2006 and was the second small set in the block. The pack cost me about $23. We're looking for Breeding Pool, Hollowed Fountain, and Blood Crypt here. We can also maybe pull a foil Grand Arbiter here, which is a nice commander card and goes for a decent amount. Oh man, this artwork just takes me way back to the good old days. Don't get me wrong, I love the art in the new sets and enjoy the Universes Beyond art too, but this stuff is just nostalgic to me. Oh, I forgot about the grab mechanic. I always like the split cards and how they named them. I thought they were funny. Okay, here is our last chance to get a shock. Crime and Punishment is fun. Oh, we have a foil. Let's see what it is. Nothing much here. That's 3 stinkers for us. Even though we didn't hit anything, this was awesome to open and share with you all. Thanks for watching. Today we're opening a pack from each of the sets in the Alara block. The price of these packs cost me about $54, and we're looking to have some fun opening 17-year-old cards. The biggest value in these packs would be nostalgia for sure, but if we're lucky, we'll hit some old school foils. Shards of Alara was released in 2009 and was the first large set in the block. This booster cost me about $18. We're looking to hit any of these, and I'd personally like to hit an Ad Nauseam. I don't have any. These prices here are okay, but the old school foils still go for quite a bit, and they vary quite a bit from card to card. Let me know in the comments if you use any of the cards in this block for your commander decks or in Modern still. I'm pretty sure Shards of Alara was the first set to introduce the shards, and it's where all the modern names come from for the color combinations like Bant, Esper, Grixis, Jund, and Naya. Oh, we have power crept this ultimatum for sure. If anybody remembers, let me know if this was ever good. Not a great pack, but that is how it goes when you open these old boosters. Most of the value is in the experience. Conflux was released in 2009 and was one of the 2 small sets in the block. This booster cost me about $19, and again, the value really lies in hitting these old foils if we can. I want to say that I appreciate everyone watching. You guys have been super awesome in the comments. If you want to support the channel and you'd like more content like this, you can subscribe or you can go to my page and watch more of these block opening videos. I really appreciate it. Why is this rat over 50 cents? It has to be people playing it in tribal decks or maybe even Pauper. I guess people really love their rats. Wow, Reliquary Tower is $2. I think this thing has like 25 printings. And these old tokens are just a gem. Not much value in this pack, but either way it was fun to open. Alara Reborn was released in 2009 and was the last small set in the block. This booster cost me about $17, and we really don't have a way of making our money back here without hitting one of these foils. Alright, let's hope for some last pack magic here. I wasn't buying too much magic during this time, so I think this is the first time opening these packs for me. I played with many of these cards, but never opened them. I always love opening a pack from a set for the first time. Sweet token. I bet it'll be more than our rare. No good hits here, but I'm happy I was able to share this opening with everyone. Thanks for watching. We're opening a pack from each of the sets in the Scars of Mirrodin block. The price for all the packs cost me about $77. This block represents the return to the Mirrodin plane and the overarching MTG story. The block consists of Scars of Mirrodin that was released in 2010 and was the large set in the block, followed by 2 small sets, Mirrodin Besieged and New Phyrexia, both released in 2011. Alright, let's open up some history here. The Scars pack cost me about $19, and we're looking to hit any of the following, with Mox Opal here being the largest hit that we can have in the entire block. Hey, thanks for hanging out and watching, and if you believe the Loch Ness Monster has to be a real thing, subscribe. Man, for some reason, the art of the mirrors just takes me way back. This is not a great rare here. Oh, that's an expensive token. The Mirrodin Besiege pack cost me about $17, and we're hoping to hit any of the following. We do have the Return of the Sword cycle in the block, and it'd be really sweet to pull an OG sword here. Well, it's something. It could have been worse. The new Phyrexia pack cost me about $41, and I do think you can find them a little bit cheaper. We have some popular Praetors that we can hit in the set here, and I actually don't own any of them, so it'd be nice to get one. The set also has some really expensive uncommons that we can pull, and even a handful of commons that are over $1. Let's see how we do. Oh man, Infect was my first competitive Modern deck, and it was super fun to one-shot people with Infect damage. right, here we go. Got a lot of ground to cover. Opening a pack from each of the sets in the Zendikar block. The price of all the packs cost me about $119, and we're hoping to pull some classic modern cards here. The block consists of Zendikar that was released in 2009 and was the large set in the block, followed by two small sets, Rise of Eldrazi and Worldwake, both released in 2010. I appreciate everyone watching. Let's get into it and have some fun. The Zendikar booster cost me about $31, and the fetch cycle was completed here with the introduction of the enemy fetch lands. I'd love to hit a fetch land here, but a foil fetch would be so much sweeter. That's not a great start here. Oh, I forgot about the full art basic lands. Nice. All right, let's stay positive. I'm sure we'll hit something nice. The Worldwake booster cost me about $40, and we would like to hit any of these classic modern cards. If you played Modern competitively around 2015, you'll probably recognize most of these here. Bingo, that's a big hit for the set, and Amulet Titan staple for sure. I'm pretty sure Amulet Titan is still relevant in the current modern format. You guys will have to let me know. Oh, I forgot about the lands here and the possible foil at the end. Hey, I'll take it, it's a couple bucks. It was a great pull in the pack, but we are just shy of the booster price here. The Rise of the Eldrazi pack cost me $48, and the set introduced Eldrazi to the Magic lore and brought about everyone's favorite spaghetti monster. Oh, that sucks, but I think we have a foil here. Fingers crossed. Hey, I can't complain. It's an old foil rare. Unfortunately, we didn't even hit half the value of the packs. I guess I'll be sleeping on the couch tonight. We're opening a pack from each of the sets in the Innistrad block. The price of all these packs cost me about $47, and we're back hoping to pull some classic modern cards here. You know, modern before there was ever any Horizon sets. Some would even argue the golden age of modern. Let me know in the comments what decks you were playing during this time. Innistrad was released in 2011 and was the first large set in the block. The Innistrad booster cost me about $20. We're looking to hit any of these cards here. Man, Liliana and Snapcaster just have some great memories for me. These old foils still go for a good amount of money. I've definitely played many Abyss and Pilgrims competitively in my time. Yikes, not a great start. Let's hope the other two packs are better than this.
Dark Ascension was released in 2012 and was the small set in the block. The booster cost me about $8 and there really isn't much value in this set here. I'm not expecting much from this pack. I mean, we have an emblem here in the top 4, so we have to get real lucky. It's possible we hit a foil that makes our money back, but we'll see. Let me know in the comments if you're liking these block opening videos and what block you'd like to see next. Ooh, Faithless Looting has helped grease the wheels of many of my combos. I really like that card. Oh, okay. That is a nice hit for this pack. I mean, it's only $2, but there really isn't much better we could have done here in this pack. We'll take it. Classic spirit art for the token here. Avacyn Restored was also released in 2012 and was the second large set in the block. The booster cost me about $19 and we have much more value in this pack that we can potentially hit. Again, the foils of these old cards still go for quite a bit. Alright, let's hope we have a bit of last pack magic here. Wish me luck. Nice blink card. I wonder if they'll ever bring back Miracle. I really liked it. I thought it was different. All right, let's see if we get lucky with this rare. Oh my gosh. I was not expecting that at all. Wow, that's a really nice hit. That's the single best thing we could have hit besides it being in foil. How about that? That's a really nice pull. Oh, you know what? There's some damage here at the bottom, or maybe it's like a crimp? Yeah, I don't think crimps happen in this way. They're usually in a straight line. Yeah, it looks like a little bit of damage. Maybe I can fix it by putting in a heavy book for some time. We probably lose a bit of value here if we sell or trade it, but maybe I just keep it for the next commander deck that needs it. I'm still super happy with the pull. I mean, if we didn't get a 26-cent rare in the first pack, I think we would have easily gotten there. We were close though. Thanks for watching.